Hello learners, today we talk about the wireless sensor network part 2 in this video. I am Pravesh Kumar, here is my Gmail ID. Earlier part 1 video we talk about the brief introduction of WSN. Now we have in this video we talk about the various types of WSN and how to we use them to our object identification या detection. In the first one is the single source single object detection. In this pictorial representation there is a nodes plotted in over the area. Here the one number is plot the sync node, and another node 2 3 4 5 7 10 12 8 9 are and 11. Sorry for the format. Here is the 11, here is the 10, here is the 12 are plotted over this area. In this object and node 11 identify the object 11 identify the object is anything like our car, truck, anyone. Here I use the object for object car. Object detect the object 11 and send to the query to the 1, and here the user for application they show source 11 object the car, detect the car. How this query works: the user send this query to sync node, and sync node send your forward to the other nodes to identify the object, and object here object 1 identify our object, then it respond to the sync node, and sync node respond to our application. Now we talk of the next single source multiple object detection. How do we use the single source to identify the different object? In this is the same format. Here the one is identify the sync node, and 11 is identify three objects like human, cycle, car. The difference between the single source single object detection and single source multiple object detection, that it identify different objects, more objects to the previous one. Here's 11 identify three objects. This is very complex for to identify and very overhead to for node 11 to identify more objects to each there. So there is a very complex to object identifying the different objects. Now in this table there we have the object source 11 identify the car, cycle, human to this node. Now we talk about the multiple source single object detection. Here the sync nodes send the query to the its nodes, and various nodes plotted over the area identify a single object. Identify the single objects means that they have identified the problem in this method is that if they have four objects identified in the same data, they have sent different respond to the sync node. So the multiple source single object respond four human objects in here. So here the only problem is distinguish to each to identify they have only one human or there are four humans. There is the only problem distinguishing between them. Now another method is multiple source single object detection. In this multiple source, here the signals send the query same the previous one regarding, and the various nodes are identify the different objects, and same nodes are different identify the different nodes. And here we use multiple source multiple sorry for format multiple source multiple object detection. The various node is identify the different objects. The same problem is occur here to identify which nodes identify the which objects to distinguish between them. Now here are the challenges for the WSN, that there is provide quality of service of presence of large number nodes. If we have the n number of nodes, the throughput of the node output throughput is very less to compare to the nodes, offering guarantees in terms of bandwidth, delay, jitter, packet loss, probability. Our WSN have to bandwidth, delay, jitter, packet and loss probability to respond to that. There is a limited bandwidth, we have to use the limited bandwidth to utilize our WSN wireless system. And the security is the major concerns, and energy efficiency there is another major concern in this WSN method. Now thank you for listening to me and subscribe my channel for more videos.